life I wouldn't miss. The company I find would be much more divine. There must be something more than this.
Anyways, new style bearded Gaston and Phelous stop by the cathedral to let us know that they're the bad guys and try out their little comedy routine.
Why, just the other day. Yes, my lord.
You're interrupting.
It goes poorly. It seems I have accidentally killed him. Is this funny yet? Meh.
If you expect the members of this church to enjoy my protection as High Sheriff, you must be prepared to contribute to my treasury.
Yes, just what the Hunchback of Notre Dame stories were always missing. A protection racket plot. But at least Notre Dame finally has a sheriff to bring order to this town of ugly babies.
Have you no shame to come into God's house and threaten his servants?
My God! I've received several complaints that you keep some sort of monster here.
You, sir, are the only monster in this church at present.
Well, someone doesn't practice what they preach, Priest Judgy.
And now, presenting the most beautiful girl in Paris, Esmeralda.
Heaven ever create a lovelier vision? She's exactly.
I love her standing there act. This is amazing. Oh, and never mind her case of pink eye.
You gypsy trash! I might have known it was you behind this riot.
And the 1, and the 2, and the 3.
Frollo was the archdeacon in the book, he was a judge in the Disney one, but now the greatest Frollo of them all is the Sheriff of Notre Dame.
Lord Sheriff, we're being falsely accused. It was a monster that caused the riot.
Don't you see? A monster? Who does that make you think of?
Stupid surprised Sheriff.
Creating panic and fear? Who does that make you think of?
My first wife.
It's the Hunchback.
I want you to bring me the monster you spoke of. He is a known criminal in this city who till now has eluded my men.
Clearly where my trained soldiers have failed, a group of entertainers shall succeed.
And I will grant you amnesty. Perhaps more.
Maybe even 7 minutes of heaven with Deputy Doc.
I'm not really into that.
No one turns down Deputy Doc.
I give you Esmeralda.
That is not Esmeralda.
Pierre-Lock, the greatest Notre Dame detective.
Oh, what?
Daughter of Lord Phelous, High Sheriff of the City of Paris.
Yes, keep saying it. It sounds dumber every time.
Quasimodo the bell ringer is hereby charged with inciting a riot in the public...
We thought Quasimodo was gonna get honored here. What a twist! And our old Sheriff of Paris's big plan is extortion money from the church. Clearly, public torture was the most direct way to this instead of, I don't know, taxing them? Seems like that'd be easy enough when he's like the king sheriff.
You incredible pig!
Well, if it's ugly you like, my sweet.
You love my penis. Damn it. Sorry, Quasi. You just weren't worth the price he was asking. I guess Quasimodo was just free to go after his lashes. They could have threatened to execute him if they didn't get that sweet church money, but nah. It's almost like that Sheriff of Paris isn't too bright.
What are you doing? Forgive us, Father, for we have sinned.
We couldn't show that on screen. Arch-ass-face getting hit would have been too violent.
I've informed the gypsy girl of her marriage to you this afternoon. And the new archdeacon will perform the ceremony.
Well, how do I look?
You'll do, Holy Father.
Oh, forget taxing the archdeacon. Just knock him out and take over the church. Why didn't I think of that?
Do you, Frollo, take this?
Yes.
Do you, Esmeralda, take Frollo to be your awful wedded husband?
If Esmeralda's gonna marry someone she doesn't love, it's going to be me! And when they reveal that the short, pudgy guy isn't the usual tall, lanky archdeacon, the slow as fuck crowd turns on their sheriff ruler. And apparently that's enough to depose a sheriff in Notre Dame. Yeah, that's a mouth, all right. Are we supposed to be seeing something? No, I don't think there's that much going on in here. How unexpected! Well, we can only hope that this ends as well as it did in the book, with Esmeralda being hanged, then Quasimodo staying with her corpse until he dies of starvation.
You will hurt people no more!
I give up.
Just please stop being so harsh on my collar. It can't take much more.
Are you all right?
Wench. You cursed stone creature.
Kinda did that to himself. At least he took that useless blues gargoyle with him.
Frollo's men have surrendered.
They couldn't handle a shitty poet and 2 priests.
Dear God.
We will avenge you, my friend.
Ow, 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 ow.
I love you all.
Okay, now brace yourself. The secret is coming up, and it's a lot to take in.